What inspires change? What motivates us? It's what's inside that moves us. What moves you? Get the Scion story at scion.com.
For the last 4 weeks, attorneys wrestled as they presented their cases against or in defense of police officers David Manila and Anthony Kenga. And nearly every day of the past month, several female victims took the stand. Some wept, others sat stoically as they each recounted the unpleasant and mostly hostile environments they were in. Lead prosecutor Jonathan Kwan led closing arguments with a reminder that the girls who testified were victimized by police officers.
That's what officers are supposed to do. To protect and serve, to protect us and serve the people. That's not what happened here. Well, in a way it is. They protected their friend and they served themselves. They exploited and victimized the weakest members of our society.
The prosecution mostly focused on the victims. All of the girls, says Kwan, testified that they were forced to have sex, that they were afraid of getting arrested by Manila and Kenga. But they're prostitutes, the defense pointed out. Kwan emphasized that even prostitutes can be raped. Manila, says Kwan, forcibly raped at least one victim, saying he was rough and held her down as she cried.
Now, there's a question. Can Ms. Stake said it in opening? If I recall the words correctly. Rape in a whorehouse? Yeah. If she doesn't want to be touched by that person, yes, it's rape in a whorehouse. Sex and girls are not fungible. That's what she said. I say they're not fungible. You can rape, excuse my language, you can rape a prostitute. If she doesn't have sex with you, it's still rape.
But Manila's attorney, Terry Timblin, questioned whether rape really did occur. That particular victim, Arnil Nemec, he says, couldn't even ID Manila until after she had seen him in court. Another alleged victim, Saknin Wiria, consented to sex, says Timblin, adding that she even gave Manila a lap dance.
Juan is right. Prostitutes, like anybody, just like anybody else, can be raped. Prostitutes, just like anybody else, are not raped if they consent.
Both defense attorneys poked holes at the girls' testimonies, spending a considerable amount of time arguing that the alleged victims were the ones who conspired against the officers. Timblin says that each of the girls were given money following Song Ja Cha's federal trial, ranging from $6,500 to $31,000. One of the girls, he points out, Arita Tipingeni, was paid the most, $78,000.
Perhaps has something to do with her testimony about the Las Keys and Look at My Eyes story.
Timblin notes that most of the girls were from the same island in the Chuk state. Some were even related, and many of the relatives who remained in Chuk knew about the prostitution at Blue House.
We really believe that this would become secret from these ladies, that we did not know what they were getting into.
Adding to that, defense attorney Stake also brought to light the girls' questionable memories.
Can you believe girls who can't even remember when they arrived on Guam? Or the exact, how can they not know certain things and yet they can remember the exact words spoken by the defendant? Oh yeah, he was about 2 or 3 feet away from me. Really? Really? Are you going to remember how far away that guy was when you can't even remember? Whether you really had sex?
Stake then accused one of the victims, Arneen Tipingeni, of lying on the stand. Stake says in the indictment, Arneen only accused Officer Kenga of forcing oral sex and digital penetration.
When she came into this court, what was her testimony? She said that she had sex, and it went all the way. She said there was penetration. Did you remember that? Or did you forget? So she changed her story. We know she changed her story because it is not in line with the 12th and 13th charges, or even 14th and 15th, only, attempt.